So his leg is probably say about 50% healed up. All of the swelling as well as the redness has went down tremendously. He had the whole chest, so where it starts at the chest, right here, right below the neck, all the way until it gets towards the sternum. It was swollen, and the redness, it was very inflamed from the same area. You know, this whole entire area, plus the top of his shoulder, all the way down into his wrist. So that's went down tremendously. Now you guys can see the abrasion and or puncture wound. This has went down tremendously as well. I don't really see any more bacteria or any pus at all. And then the puncture wound is, you know, obsolete. You know, it's not to be seen anymore. So this guy's doing excellent. I'm very excited about it. It took him 3 days. We did have to make a veterinarian trip to Lee May Animal Hospital. But hey, this guy's doing excellent right now. So I keep doing my treatment, you know, once a day with clementine. That helped out a lot. And I'll make sure I keep continuing my cold compressions for 1 day and my warm compressions for the next day. But with these pocket bullies, man, like I said, I love the breed, but you guys diversify them so much to get this height. And when I say that, I mean, you know, the American Bullies are made up of 3 dogs: American Pit Bull Terrier, American Staffordshire Terrier, as well as American Bull Terrier. But to create the bulkiness, they added what? The Bulldog. So majority of the standards just have those 3 breeds in them to create these extremes, XLs, and pockets, you know, for wider girth, heavier bone density, blockier head, and just changing out the surface area from their snout all the way down to the head space. They added the Pug, Standard Bulldog, the Victorian Bulldog, and a bunch of other American Bulldogs, all right? And that's an issue when it comes to the stance of the dog, the withers, the hawk, the hip, the joints, the top line, your teeth. Now this guy, I know all pockets. Look at the teeth, man. Put your tongue in. Put your tongue in, man. See that? Like, look at the teeth. That comes from diversifying the dog, man. Like, literally. And then another issue I realized is that this guy is breaking out, you know. It could be environmental allergies, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I have, like I say, one American Bully from my litter, the mom from my litter, Diablo, which is Nemesis' brother, and a 9.5-year-old Rottweiler. None of them are breaking out at all. I understand all dogs are different, but since he is a pocket bully, he's going to be prone to more issues. So this is what he did have. I forgot to show you guys. See right here? It's another allergy symptom right here. I cured that up with simply just natural petroleum Vaseline. You put that over the wound because it kind of seals it like a bandage. I've done that for a week and it pretty much healed them all up completely. Now we just got to get back to allowing his hair to grow. And I'm going to use that Dog MD wound as well as itch cream. It's a shampoo, and also they have conditioners and they have cream, so I use all 3 levels of that. Lastly, you guys probably can't really see it, but he's breaking out. You kind of can see it, like in these little hive spots, like boom, 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 boom. He's having hives issues. So a lot of times when that stuff happens, I mean that environmental allergy, someone with their immune system, you need to get some blood tests done or just switch their feeding, you know. So a lot of these dogs can't really eat chicken. So salmon, a lot of omega-6 and 3 fatty acids is excellent for the skin and coat. It also helps with their immune system and it builds up their good gut. That way if they do eat something that their stomach doesn't like, it allows them to be able to vomit if need be. But a lot of the times, man, we have to make sure these dogs are getting the adequate amount of nutrition. Since they are a pocket, they don't need as much protein. The protein can break a dog out. It's too much on their stomach, and these dogs are already built with blockiness and a heavier muscular structure due to them being an American pocket bully. So with these dogs, me personally, this is what I recommend, you know, no more than 16 to 20% protein. These dogs pretty much done growing about 6 months old. They can increase in width, you know, slightly, but the height stays where it's at, the muscular structure stays where it's at, and their head may and or will expand. But you guys have to watch what you're doing, man, with these dogs. I love them to death, but still, my go-to is always American Standard Bully. But if people don't like drive, because not all American Standard Bullies have drive, but the one I breed, they have drive. They're not aggressive at all, not temperamental. We take them to dog parks all the time. Everybody gets along. I'll drop a video about that probably in the next week, when I got time on my schedule. I'm currently going to school at the Academy of Pet Careers in St. Charles. 3-month program. You guys have asked me the funds and the cost of it. It's $15,000. You have 4 different payment options. I took the least, because I did purchase a home with my lady. Was it in March? So just to be safe. But long story short, man, make sure you guys take care of your dog. Make sure you take the animal doctor, and make sure you guys know what you're doing when you purchase dogs. And it's not just these bullies. It's any other dog. I know mastiffs. Due to breeding, the mastiff and a bulldog to create that extreme and XL American bully, they do have to deteriorate out a lot. My aunt is currently dealing with that with, I think, 2 of her puppies. She had during a previous litter as well, because she's breeding American Standard bullies, but they're so bulky from the mastiff as well as multiple bulldogs, so they're wider than what my dogs are. That's why some people see my dogs, they think they're American Pit Bull Terriers, but in all honesty, American Standard bullies. So I wanted to try to stack them for you guys. So 7 months, man. This is what you're getting. Has a lot of room to grow still. You see the skin. Anytime you see that, it's more time to grow into the skin. When they get about a year, I mean, there's not really too much growing you can do. The dog can only put on so much weight that you guys allow it to, or its own body. So if you feed them all these meals and they're not eating, it's because they reach full capacity. A dog knows when they're done growing, you know. Just like bodybuilders, you can only take, you know, so many pre-workout, post-workout, protein, etc., and eat so much until your stomach gets bloated and you know you're done eating. Same thing with dogs. Yeah, but this guy's he's getting bigger by the day, man. Like every time I come over here, you know, every week or so, I notice, you know, either his hind legs are getting thicker, you know, where his sanitary area is at right here. He's filling out right here. The chest as well, it's getting very thick and heavy. You got these nice, tight, strong shoulders. And the front of them is just crazy, man. We're actually standing on wood right now because this guy does not want to stack. He will sit there, but he keep wiggling. He's very strong. He's maybe 50 pounds right now. But he does have a more of a stout position. But everything is in working order. He doesn't have a barrel chest at all, as you guys can see. You know, his H-frame is wider than American Standard bullies, like I said, due to the pug and multiple variations of bulldog. So he's going to have a wider H-frame stance. But once you guys can see it, kind of see it, his feet is pretty tight though. Like his feet is pretty tight, you know. But yeah, this guy head is crazy. His head is crazy, man. He has the second largest head in the yard, man. I'm not mean like as far as width, but I mean the total circumference of his head is massive. I mean, you guys can see my head compared to his head. You know, this guy's head is going crazy, man. So in the future, when you do stud to other breeders, you're gonna make sure it is a pocket. You can breed these 2 standards, but you gotta make sure that it's all within working order. So if you got an extremely small pocket, I would not breed that to a standard because you could have complications with their mobility as well as their skeletal bones and their structure. So I think he's right at the tallest height to be called a pocket. And that's why we also got the guy. And I love the markings on him, the fawn and white, beautiful. He has little touches of black around his muzzle. He's just all around a happy, good dog, man. So if you guys need any information, man, when it comes to studding out or how to properly you know, do the process, you know, make sure you always tap in my comment section. You know, I'm gonna go live one of these days as well when I got time, folks, to answer you guys questions. I don't know everything. I'm still a student to my craft. I'm here just to help out, you know, folks who are breeding quality bullies and breeding companion bullies. That's what the whole concept of breeding or conducting the Dog of American Bully. As always, man, make sure you guys tap in. Ankh STL Bully, Betty a Bully.